There are 15 sweets in a jar. 4 of the sweets are red. Jill takes at random a sweet from the jar. Write down the probability that the sweet is red. Okay, so this jar, this little diagram here, did not come with the exam question, but I've just drawn it just to give you a visual. So here is a jar with 15 sweets in it, so to speak. You can draw a little diagram in your exam. It's absolutely fine if you want to. It doesn't have to be a work of art, it can just be as simple as this. And we know that there are 15 sweets in that jar and 4 are red, okay? So it doesn't matter which 4, but let's just say this one, this one, this one, and this one are red, okay? Doesn't matter what the other colours are of the sweets, but we know there are 4 that are red. Now, probability. Probability needs to be written as a fraction, decimal, or percentage. Now with this one, and indeed probably most questions on probability, I would recommend that you write your answer as a fraction, okay? So the probability of picking a red sweet is 4 out of the total 15 sweets. We would write this fraction as 4/15. That is your answer. Now you can, if you want to, write that as a decimal or percentage, but that is giving you an extra hassle to change that into a decimal and a percentage. I would just keep that as a fraction. It's much, much easier. You do not need to write it as a decimal or a percentage, but I was just saying that so you're aware that you can give probabilities as decimals and percentages if you want to. So 4 out of 15 is your answer, 4/15. The next section, there are only green counters and blue counters in a bag. A counter is taken at random from the bag. The probability that the counter is green is 0.3. Find the probability that the counter is blue. Well, if there are only green and blue counters in a bag, and the probability that the green is 0.3, first of all, perhaps it would be helpful for me to tell you that that is 30%, and hopefully you know why that is 30%. I won't go into it for this question, but that is 30%. Well, if the chance or the probability of picking a green is 30%, then the chance of picking blue must be the percentage that makes that up to 100%, because you can't get any more than 100% chance of picking either a green or blue. And indeed, that's why probability can only take a maximum value of 1 or 100%. So the percentage that you have to add to 30% to get to 100% is 70%. Now, you can write 70% as your answer, or you can change this back into decimal form, 0.7, and equally 0.70 would also be fine. So either this answer or this answer would be absolutely fine. You could equally also put 7/10 actually as well, and that shows you as well that you can write it as a fraction, a decimal, or a percentage. So that is that question. Well done.